Hello guys, this is Alex Nieto here, coming with you with another video, and just wanted to take a moment. It's not gonna be too long. I just take a moment to discuss something um, that happened this morning while I was at my dad's house. I just came back from the Release Your Inner Badass 2013 Empower Network event yesterday, and spending time with my dad today, and my brother and my sister-in-law is here as well, and I woke up this morning and, you had the inaugural um, event swearing in the president, Barack Obama. And, just had a thought. My dad was, he watches a lot of news, and just something came to mind about just, I don't know, just people that, that watch a lot of news. Like, I noticed something like my dad, he knows, like, everyone's name. He knows where they live at. He knows all kind of information about them. And it kind of dawned on me that we have a lot of people out there that do that. Yes, I'm not knocking staying up to date on your current events, and I'm not knocking my dad. He served in the military for 22 years, came to this country, and they gave him an opportunity to join the military, and he got an even better life than where he came from, in poverty. So just nothing against my dad. He loves his country, and he served it proudly. And basically, it just really wanted to shoot this video because it just really had me thinking, like, my dad's been watching the news for years. Like, I'm talking about, I really can't even remember, and I have a lot of family members and friends and other people, probably a lot of you out there that watch a lot of news like every day. My dad, he watches it 24/7 just about. And it really kind of dawned on me, like, getting all this information from the news, and he's always talking about being prepared. You never know what's going to happen, things like that. And other people out there, they talk about the same thing. You gotta stay up on your current events, gotta watch the news, you gotta see what's going on in the world. And I get that. I really do get that. And I'm not knocking that, but the thing is, what are you preparing for? Especially, we've past 20, maybe 200 years, we've had, like, I don't know how many end of the worlds, you know what I'm saying? How many tyrants come up and get knocked back down? How many different things that we've had over the years that have happened? And people always talk about we need to prepare ourselves, but are they actually preparing themselves? What are they doing with that information that they're getting from the news? Like, what? Really? Like, are they, like, they have a bunker, they put money aside, saving up food for a whole year in case something happens? What are they preparing themselves for if something has happened yet? Right this the moment they watch the news, can they get up and say, call their family and, like, look, I have something prepared. I've been preparing for this moment for the longest time, and I need y'all to fly here. Let's go. Let's be protected and be safe. No, you know what I'm saying? Most people don't have that. So it just kind of really, dawned on me, like, you're spending all that time watching the news, listening to all these people, and not even getting the full story because they only want to give you what their bosses tell you to give you and what their bosses tell you to give you. What the politicians and big time corrupt leaders or mogul people or whatever, and just other people out there that want to just only give us what they want us to see in the world. We don't never get the full news on the TV because it's not viewer you know friendly and not entertaining, and things like that, and it's not going to keep the viewers up, all that nonsense. And so just really just kind of think about that, like, you spend all that time watching the news, seeing what's going on with all the politics and the things in the world, and you're just hearing all this bad stuff and getting all this bad information, but you're not reading any books. You're not improving yourself. You're not improving your family. You're not creating goals to propel your family into the next 50 years. And you're just not, like, just elevating yourself, just watching all that crap all the time. So it just kind of, just want to shoot this video. It's kind of like a rant, just like really got me thinking about, like, you know, thinking about my dad, like how many years he spent watching the news, and he's talked about wanting to go back to school and wanting to, improve himself and do this and do that, or start this kind of business. And now that he's retired, he's been retired for about about 4 years, going on 5 years now, and he hasn't done any of that stuff yet. And he just stays and watches the news all day, and it's kind of made him kind of cynical and negative in a way, because he's always thinking something's going to happen or thinking of the worst, and missing all kind of opportunities that probably around him every day, because he's so adamant about trying to watch the news, and he's not doing anything else or out there, like. And so I just kind of want to shoot this video, like, how many of y'all out there that might be doing that, and more have parents that are doing that, or just close friends that are just not preparing themselves, or even it might be yourself. You might not be preparing yourself in the way that you probably should be, or you're wasting all that time with trying to stay up on current events, and your current events, but you're not improving your quality of life, or going after your dreams, or going after your purpose that that you should be going after and you should be pursuing and bringing out. Like, all of us have a gift, have a reason for being here, for spreading our purpose, our gifts to everyone out in the world. We were created to answer a question that someone else cannot answer but us. That's what our purpose is called. And so, if you're out there and you're struggling, you're, kind of hitting your head against a brick wall, you're, kind of wondering, not knowing where you're going to be going, or, you're wandering around and just wondering where your life's going to end up, like, is this it? A lot of us kind of get to that point, like, man, is this it? Is all the life? If you're like at that point, like, what is it that you want out of life? You probably sit there daydream and think about things that you wish you could have done, but the thing is, you can still do them. I'm here to tell you, you can. We are here to design our lives. Like, we have that choice, that free will, to either make a choice to stay stagnant and stay with what circumstances have shown us, or situations have shown us in what we have in our life now, or go after what we see, what we envision, what we know that we can become, what we have in ourselves, in our hearts, in our minds, in our souls, to do even more than we can even dream of. So if that's you out there, that you're just looking for an opportunity to just progress forward and create a new legacy in your family, and just become all you can be, and do all that you ever dream or destined to do, I just say, just click that link at the bottom of this video and just get started and watch that video on the next page. And just never give up on your dreams, because your dreams are everything. It's like, I think I heard a book saying that your dreams is like a star that's guiding you throughout life. So grab onto that, look for that star again, and just let it guide you. Don't be fearful of taking risks or going after what you really know that you deserve, and that you can have. So this is Alex Nieto here. Click that link at the bottom of the video, and to my next video, to your prosperity. Alright guys, talk to you later. Peace.